Hey, good morning, everybody, on this Thursday, what I like to call Little Friday. Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, what a great day it was yesterday, and even last night. It was so nice to see people out walking. They were walking their dog, they were just taking a nice stroll even late last night, as I was going in for the 10 o'clock newscast. It just was nice little breeze, and it just felt oh so wonderful. And it feels wonderful out there this morning. I'm going to show you some temperatures starting out in the 50s this morning, and we're going to see that again tomorrow morning. Let's take a look at radar first of all, and the satellite view showing a few high drifting clouds that are coming in from our east. These do not contain any shower activity, but some of you may see some of those clouds mixing with the sunshine. But overall, today, high pressure is in control as before, and we're going to continue to see a very nice air mass over the area. Temperatures again today, upper 70s. We hit 84 officially at the Bowling Green Airport yesterday for the high temperature. 88 is the average high, so we were 4 degrees below average. And as far as pacing year to date on rainfall, we're looking pretty good. We're only about an inch and a quarter behind, but that's not a problem. We don't have a serious problem with being off pace on rainfall. Everything is caught up in that regard. And so we are good to go. We had a lot of rain on Sunday, almost 2 inches of rain here. And so I think we've caught up. We're pretty well caught up as far as that goes. Let me show you those Kentucky mesonet temperatures as of 7:25 this Thursday morning. And look at this. This is really nice for the last day of August. Check this out. Look at these 50s, some mid 50s, upper 50s here in Bowling Green, even some lower 50s as you head up into parts of northern Kentucky, low to mid 50s. That's just, I mean, widespread nice. Couple of 60s here and there in the southeastern corner of the state, but wow, I mean, if you haven't been outdoors yet this morning, take your cup of coffee out there, enjoy it, and just breathe in that nice fall like air. Of course, we're going to warm up. Yeah. Even as we get into the new month of September, there are some warmer days ahead, gradually warmer as we head into the Labor Day weekend. Here's a look at that blend of models. The blender is what I call it. This is where the models go into a blender and spins around, and this is what it throws out. And this is not, you know, the ironclad temperature range here, but it gives us a nice baseline to kind of go off of for those of you that haven't watched this before or seen this before. So we're looking at upper 70s today, around 80, and then more like the low 80s tomorrow, um, more into the mid 80s as we get into Saturday. Upper 80s, yeah, I think because we'll be on the backside of a ridge of high pressure, we will naturally begin to warm up a little bit more, closer to 90 as we head into Labor Day itself. Next week, low 90s, then back to the upper 80s. Again, as I've said here before, those of you that have been loyal watchers of this podcast, you know that this graphic is usually overcooked, is what I like to call it, because when you put in the blend of all those models, it tends to be a lot warmer than what it's actually going to be. So you can shave off a few degrees from the numbers that you're seeing there. And also, we're going into September. The days are shorter, the nights are longer. There's not that much opportunity to really heat up like we did, what, a week and a half ago or so when we hit 99. Yeah, there's going to be very little, if any, opportunity to do that again at this point. There may be 1 or 2 days, then we hit the low 90s possibly, but as far as getting back to that point, I don't think so. Here we go into the model map here, and you can see the remnants of Idalia, which is off to the east now and moving out into the Atlantic, taking all that heavy rain and wind with it. But now high pressure continues. You see it here just to the north of us. And let me tell you, this ridge is expansive. I mean, it goes across a large part of the country, more probably east of the Rockies. I kind of drew it too far west, but still the circulation with that, you've got cool on this side of the high pressure. Then you've got on the backside the warmer air that's going to take over. And as this thing moves east, it's naturally going to warm us up over the next few days and into the holiday weekend. Again, we're not going to bake. It's going to get a bit toasty, but it's not going to be oppressively hot and humid. There's the high, east of us now. And that's where we get more of that, return flow of warmer air that's going to push into the area. And that's naturally going to make us warmer over the coming days. So, yes, make those outdoor plans: camping, boating, fishing, hiking, cooking, grilling, swimming, all those things you can do outdoors. It's going to be pretty much perfect. It's just going to be a bit warmer. Humidity is not necessarily going to be a factor. It may get a little bit humid for a few days, but then that's it. Rain chances pretty much next to nothing. Here's a look at the surface map, and again, these are new maps and over the state of experimental. You see, this is Kentucky's nickname, experimental. That's why that's there. No, actually, these maps are experimental. I'm just showing you because they are the Aviation Weather Center is going to switch to these new maps soon. But I like these because they're a little more flexible and they kind of show things a little bit better. Here we go through today and into early Friday. There could be some fog. That's fog in the southeastern corner of the state. And there is a little straw, well, I call a straw. It's actually a shortwave trough, a little disturbance that may touch off a shower Friday morning, Friday afternoon, and evening to the east of us, but then that goes away. It's not going to be anything that affects us. Here we go into Sunday, into Monday, then into Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. Notice we have rain approaching from our west. This is the next system to come in. So while we'll start Wednesday dry, I do think that by Wednesday evening, we will begin to see some rain popping in here in southern Kentucky. And by a week from today, I think we're certainly going to see better rain chances here in southern Kentucky. All right, that'll do it for this morning edition of the podcast on the SAM channel. I've got more coming up tonight at 5, 6, and 10 on News 40. In the meantime, God bless you. Thank you for watching and listening to my radio show, which is on now at SAM 100.7. God bless and have a great day.